What's up, Rockstars and Lambs? It's Josh Cooley coming to you from Rockstars and Lambs in Southern Colorado. I wanted to take the time and say happy week to you. I really try to do a video at the top of the week. That way everybody has a chance, because I think everybody ultimately enjoys the videos. And so if you do, thanks for watching. If you don't watch anymore. Just kidding. Anyway, kind of a really cool day going on. You know what? We've been open for 2 months. I'm really enjoying being open in the studio. People are really getting into it, and I think it's wonderful that people are really accepting what a private studio is. I have friends all over, especially in Los Angeles, that are into doing a private studio where the client comes in and they're just taken care of with their stylist, and I think that's the best way that you could possibly take care of someone. Something I wanted to touch base on with you is Haute Mess. I thought was coming out this week. It's coming out next week if you're in Pueblo, Colorado. There's also links to it if you go to www.chieftain.com and click on Beyond the Fold. I'm in their alternative paper. There's a new one coming out next week, and I want to drop the hint, and it's called Why Do We Fall for Dirtbags? The reason it's called Dirtbags is because we can't print the word douchebag with the Chieftain. It's quite a conservative paper, and even though we're alternative, we can't get away with saying douchebag. So I did this thing. It's a huge column. It's like 2 of my columns into one. And it's all about bad relationships, and a lot of them, the common denominators I noticed were people were cheating all the time, they were lying all the time, they were drinking, there was always substances around, and there were 3 situations that were given. I tried one situation that described a friend and her fiance just dumping her and she didn't see it coming. Another one was a public figure. He was very well known and he's been getting in a lot of trouble lately, and that's coming, and neither never dropped ever. And then there was one that was a mix of my 2 exes together. So there's going to be some really crazy things coming up in the next week. I'm excited and not apprehensive, but I wonder how people are going to take this one, because this is kind of off the beaten path. It's not even about fashion, it's about relationships. And I think part of knowing how to handle a relationship is being fashionable and knowing etiquette. How do you break up with someone? How do you stay honest with someone? It's really tough. So why do we fall for dirtbags? I'm sorry. Comes out next week, and it's kind of funny because it's not about any particular friends. It's examples from different situations that I've been talked to about. I interviewed 4 different couples, and all 3 situations are a mix of the stories, because you have to elaborate in order not to, you have to elaborate and exaggerate in some places so that it's not exactly one situation so someone doesn't feel called out. That's going to be an interesting piece to see. 1,200 words of dirtbag. Holy shit. I think you're going to love it. The other thing that was really kind of cool was I've never FaceTimed before on my iPhone or on my iPad. And I recently got a contact from a stylist in Moscow. He's working at Tonika there, and he just wants to connect over the internet. And I have to tell you, I thought it was really kind of fun to see how the internet brings people together. You know, I have a couple people that are bigger, with bigger companies or on shows, or that have had stuff published, or, you know, they're public figures. And I myself am becoming quite a big internet figure, and quite a figure here locally. It's a different lifestyle. I have to be very honest. I don't always love being connected in the salon. I don't have Wi-Fi in my salon. A lot of people don't know that. I Wi-Fi from my iPhone, and I toggle every now and then, and I check my emails, and I check all your comments on Facebook and YouTube and Twitter. My BlackBerry's blowing up as I film this video. But I like not being connected all day long, because when I was connected all day long, it was always drama. And when I go home, I connect and I sit there for a good hour and a half. I can't believe how many hours I actually spend on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, because if I did that all day, I'd never get any work done. The salon is a place where I can just focus on my craft. Things are going great here. But I'm really excited for Haute Mess to come out. Every time I write it, I feel like rejuvenated. And when I don't write it, I feel kind of lagged down. And so I hope you enjoy it next week, and I wanted to just drop the hint that there's a lot of situations presented, and a lot of them have been told to me firsthand. They're not about anyone in particular. There's only one situation that could really hit home, but I think you're going to love it, because I kind of really enjoyed writing this one. It's a little gossipy. I have to watch myself because I don't love gossip, but this one's a little much. So Volume 3 is really cracking in to be this great little volume of Haute Mess, and gives me more material for the book. I'll talk to you soon. I hope you're having a fabulous week. Stay tuned for Haute Mess. Visit joshcooley.com and visit the blog, because we're going to update that this week too. studiojray.blogspot.com. Talk to you soon. Have a fabulous hair day, a fabulous week. I love you all. Bye.